Hey guys, the Franchise Goat here, and welcome to episode number 15 of our Baltimore Orioles franchise. Today we're going to be playing opening day, starting up the regular season. Real quick before we start, only one thing I really have to go over before we jump into the game, and that is the starting rotation and lineups. I did finalize those, so I just want to show you guys what those look like. All right, in the rotation, we have Sandy Alcantara as our ace, then John Means, AJ Puck, Robbie Erlin, and Grayson Rodriguez, those three lefties in the middle. Grayson and Robbie Erlin may get flipped at some point, especially if Grayson starts to perform well. Out in the bullpen, we have I just realized, by the way, the CPU drafted Isaiah Campbell as a Rule 5 pick. I thought when I hit auto draft, for some reason the CPU made selections for me. It picked Isaiah Campbell, so that's fine though. I don't mind having him. We'll stick him in the bullpen as a long reliever. He'll be basically that 26th roster spot that's new. But besides him, we have Jorge Lopez, our long relief tandem. We also have Cordero, Harvey, and Scott in middle relief, and then Biddle, Fry, and Rosenthal to deal with setting up and closing. Let's take a look at our lineups. Lineups are pretty straightforward. We have VR, Santander, Hayes, Mancini, Nunez, Stewart, Alberto, Rutschman, and Rio Ruiz. You can see we have Cisco. Stevie Wilkerson can play a ton of positions. Same with Andrew Velasquez. And Pat Valleca is our good righty bat. Cisco's our good lefty bat. And backup catcher. When we go without a DH, just basically take out DJ Stewart and move everyone else up. Pretty straightforward. Everything's the same. And whoops, I switched teams accidentally. So yeah, I think we're ready to jump on in and play opening day against the Tampa Bay Rays at the Trop. Quick look at the starting lineups here. Ours is the same as the one I just showed you. Over on the Rays side, no real notable acquisitions for them. Oh, well, they did pick up Jorge Alfaro as a catcher. He's a guy with good power. Blake Snell making the start for the Tampa Bay Rays, coming off a rough season last year. In 33 starts with that 4.58 ERA. Does strike out a lot of guys, 190 in 163 innings. There's a line drive base hit. And Jonathan VR begins the season on a good note with a line drive single. Swinging a ground ball to short, Adames will throw on the run. And so Snell works around the hit in the first. We're headed to the bottom of the first. Our big offseason acquisition, Sandy Alcantara, makes the start. He started 33 games last year. Not a great record at 7-11, but a really good 3.39 ERA. We're looking to him to be our ace this season. Swinging a ground ball hit to short. VR to second for one, on to first, and they get the double play. Huge double play there for Alcantara as he gets out with first and second, nobody out. That's a big one, trying to work out of the first now. Swinging a pop-up. Third base side, Rio Ruiz will make the catch. And despite a couple hits, Sandy Alcantara works himself a scoreless first. We're headed to the second. Swinging a fly ball into left field, but Meadows will track it down. Hit a couple balls hard that inning, but nothing to show for it. Heading to the bottom of the second now. On the ground to first, Nunez will take it to the bag himself. And it ends up being a 1-2-3 inning for Alcantara. Both pitchers looking good here through two. There's a line drive. That's going to be a fair ball down into the corner for Jonathan VR. He's going to be on his horse into second, and VR starts his time with the Orioles 2 for 2. And we have a scoring chance here in the third. Swinging a pop-up to first. Choi will make the catch. And that will do it for the top of the third. VR's double goes for naught. We're headed to the bottom. Swing and a miss. Good changeup there from Alcantara. And he picks up what I believe is his first strikeout of the ball game. And we got a good old-fashioned pitcher's duel through three. There's a ground ball up the middle. Adames will flip to second for one. Impressive double play turned by the Rays. And Snell works around the walk in the fourth. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the ballgame for Alcantara, and he is cruising. So is Snell. It's going to be a tough game to score in. There's a ground ball. That's a base hit up the middle. And that, I believe, is the first big league hit for Adley Rutschman. He may have had some last year, but it's definitely his first hit of this season. Swinging a fly ball. That's hit pretty well into left field. Meadows is back. He's at the wall, and he makes the play up against the wall. Rio Ruiz gave it a ride, but it dies at the wall, and Blake Snell is through 5 scoreless innings. Swing and a miss. Third strikeout of the ballgame for Alcantara. All coming on the fastball so far, and there's one down. Swing and a miss. Good at bat there by Alfaro, but Sandy Alcantara strikes out the side. He's got 5 now in the game. Starting to look like the first one to score might win. There's a ground ball base hit, and Jonathan Villar is 3 for 3 today. Definitely need to try and get him around here, see if we can push across a run against Snell. Swing, and that's ripped right into the glove of Yandy Diaz. Blake Snell is through 6 scoreless innings here. Got him looking. Good backdoor slider there for Alcantara. Yet another strikeout. He's really starting to rack up the strikeout numbers here late. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Alcantara. Got a couple runners on there with walks, but Alcantara finishes it off. And we got 3 innings left of a 0-0 tie. Swinging a ball ripped into the gap in left center field. That ball's going to go all the way to the wall, and Trey Mancini has himself a leadoff double here in the top of the 7th as we're chasing that elusive first run of the year. There's a ground ball to third. Diaz will only have 1 play because we started the runner, and the Orioles managed. We small ball our way to a 1-0 lead here. We started the runner specifically so that the Rays couldn't turn a double play. It ended up being very important. So it's an RBI ground out for Hanser Alberto, and we take a 1-0 lead here in the 7th. There's a ground ball to second, but Wendell's going to make the play. And Fairbanks works out of it. We do score our first run of the game, and we lead at 1-0 going to the bottom of the 7th. We're going to bring on Jesse Biddle, who is an offseason acquisition. The hard-throwing lefty will be asked to get 3 outs here in the 7th. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there for Jesse Biddle, and there's 1 down in the 7th. Another strikeout there for Biddle, back-to-back here, and there's 2 down in the inning. Swinging a routine fly ball into shallow right. On is Mancini. He'll make the play. And despite the leadoff single, Jesse Biddle works a quick bottom of the 7th. We are headed to the 8th, trying to add to a 1-0 lead. Swinging a fly ball into right. That ball is going to go right into the glove of Brandon Lau. And the Rays hold us. Good inning for A.J. Minter. We're going to the bottom of the 8th here, trying to maintain our 1-0 lead. We're going to bring on Jimmy Cordero, another offseason acquisition from Chicago. Pitched in over 100 games last year. 3.38 ERA was very impressive. Swing and a miss. Perfect fastball from Cordero. He gets the big strikeout there on Diaz, and we take our 1-0 lead to the 9th. Swinging a ball hit deep into right center field. That's going to split the outfielders and go to the wall. Trey Mancini's going to have his second double of this ball game. This one comes with 1 out in the ninth. So with 2 outs here, we're going to bring out Pat Valaika to face the lefty Jalen Beeks. He'll stay in as the DH. Swinging a fly ball hit pretty well into right field. Back goes Lau. He's on the track, and he'll make the play. So Valaika, who pinch hit for DJ Stewart there, gave it a ride. But we will take our 1-0 lead to the bottom of the ninth, hoping to close it out. Trevor Rosenthal, our big-time free agent signing from the offseason, will come on. He's looking for his first save as a member of the Orioles. Swing and a miss. Good changeup there from Rosenthal. And there's 2 down in the ninth, 1 out away from a win. Swinging a line drive, base hit into left field. And Ji-Man Choi is going to keep this game alive with 2 outs. Swinging a fly ball down the right field line. Drifting over is Mancini, and he will make the catch. And the Baltimore Orioles pick up the win on opening day. Big day for our acquisitions, as 4 guys who we went out and acquired this offseason combined to throw a shutout. That's Alcantara, Jesse Biddle, Jimmy Cordero, and then, of course, Trevor Rosenthal with the save. We pick up the 1 run on the RBI groundout. And let's just take a look at the recap and the stats. So Sandy Alcantara, player of the game, 6 innings, just the 4 hits, 1 walk. Didn't give up a run, struck out 7. Blake Snell took what was a tough loss as he went 6 innings, only giving up the 1 run. Trevor Rosenthal, of course, the save. 2 big standouts offensively for us. Trey Mancini had a pair of doubles, scored the game's only run. And Jonathan VR went 3 for 4 in his return to the Baltimore Orioles. Of course, he played here a couple years ago, and we brought him back in free agency. So overall, a pretty good opening day for us. All right, so we simulated up to the 1st of April. We're 3-4. As you can see, we split that 4-game set with Tampa Bay and then lost 2 of 3 to Toronto. But not a big deal. It's extremely early. Next game we're going to play is going to be the second start of the year for AJ Puck against Kenta Maeda. But yeah, that will just about do it for this episode. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next episode where we will take on the Minnesota Twins for what will be our home opener. Take care.